Oh, that's a better one. Yes. Yes. Yes, I can. Alien. Mountain. Ada. 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 Where's Daniel Barry at? Where's Mr. Barry at? Yeah. Yeah. Billy Ma. Billy Ma. Hey, did the Ma. Did Ma. I've always liked Nelly. Did da. Can't understand him sometimes. He's such a good rapper. He switches his words so fast. Trying to rap Nelly, you don't know all the words. You'd be like, ah, shit. uh, let me in now. He said, Donald Trump, let me in now. Yeah. Speaking about money, he brought up Donald Trump's name. See, Trump was always famous for money. Even Nelly used him in a song for real. They all knew. Trump really, you know what it is? Because Trump used to introduce Mike Tyson back in the day, too. He used to be in Atlantic City a lot. Yeah, Trump. He just can't get them sandwiches cheaper, huh, Trumpy? They went up. What you guys up to? Yeah, the sun's just coming up. Good morning. Yeah, it's just coming. Ronald McDonald. Look behind that red shed. Ronald McDonald's there. Come around the corner. Yeah, he's right back there. He on the floor. There you go. There you go. Yeah, Glow. It's out there with me. Estonia, huh? That's a corny country. I just looked it up. Estonia. They get sanctioned by Russia. That's weird. That shows you how powerful Russia is. Sanction other countries. Well, Russia's a powerhouse. I'm glad they didn't use all their power in the Ukraine because they could really wipe them out. Putin kind of held back a little. Guess maybe just to weaken them a little bit and increase arms sales with other countries or something because he could literally wipe them out if he wanted to. Like he's playing with them. It makes me think, why is he playing with them? It's also, man, you can't beat a bunch of freedom fighters, too. It's another problem you could be having. They're not fighting for natural resources or money. They're fighting. They want freedom. They want to do their own thing. And you fight an enemy like that, it's hard to beat them. They ain't got nothing to lose. It's the enemy you have to watch out for. Yeah. Big ass butts, man. Did I stutter? It's out there with me. Where'd they go? Yeah. Sing. I don't even know what I named this stream. It's alright. We'll get her going. We'll get her going. Hi. A tater chip. It up, man. Yeah. Danger, danger. Alright, let me find a different song. Is this phone dying? All dying. Geppetto. Geppetto. That's hanging, bro. Keep getting bad moderators, bro. That's why you're not blue either, bro. Before you even ask. I can't have anybody blue over here anymore. Everybody's evil. Keep getting bad moderators. I almost got them all, though. Getting rid of these other channels. Yeah, I almost got rid of them, see? Getting rid of them. I almost got rid of the imposters. Red roses. Temptation. Who's out there with me? Talk to me. What are you guys up to this morning? About to start going to have adventures every day. Slowly. Need an adventure. It's one thing this state lacks is adventure. It really does. No fucking adventure out here. Yeah. I wanna not another stranger. Fuck yeah. Me. I like this song. It's out there with me. Got everything, I can't see it, buddy. I've got bad moderators, guys. Give me a couple days and I'll fix you guys. I'm trying to get rid of all these weird channels that are stopping in. Dr. Fish is very good at getting rid of people pretending to be people. He's great at it. Like he's possessed or something. I've got some naughty ones. Who else is with me? Yeah, I'm glad we got rid of that A+ one. See, that was one. See, you got other ones too. Get rid of all of them. And then we'll boost our algorithm and stuff. Yeah. A tater chip. Dame cigarrillo. What do you say, Megan Mo? I never seen that. I haven't watched any movies lately. I've been seeing them videos with people going to Blockbuster and stuff. All the old stuff back in the day. Here, fuck that shit. Here, I'd rather have my cell phone. Fuck that. You got all the people in the comments like, oh, it was so great. No, it fucking really wasn't. I'd rather have my cell phone. Could look up anything like a fucking time machine. Don't listen to that shit. Blockbuster, man. The whack ass TVs back in the day and shit. It's way better now. For real. Ah, you watch? I like that guy. He's a good actor. I like him. Good actor. Definitely a good actor. I think it's called A Working Man. I seen a bunch of his movies though. He's always good in his movies. He's a good actor. I always liked him. I thought he could always act. He's out there with me. He looks older but moves the same.
You might have 2 jars of cigarette.
I put it out already, honey. Yeah. I smoke your own, huh?
Huh?
Smoke your own.
What?
Smoke your own. Every time something goes up to my lips, it doesn't mean Clydesdales, you know? Gotta break that habit. You can do whatever you want to do. You know? Nah, anybody? No, baby. Oh no. I didn't have no coffee for my milk, but I had like these strawberry milks. Strawberry tasting coffee. Come on. What are you up to, buddy? You watching Jason movies? I hear you. That guy's cool. I didn't like the killer Jason guy. I never got in that Friday the 13th movies. I don't like that shit. I don't know why. I just never got into it. Never liked Freddy either. Never liked the Leprechaun. I don't like any of them. I probably like Michael Myers out of all of them. Cause he'd be in the same room with you and you wouldn't even know it. He'd wait. He'd play with them. That's probably like Michael out of all of them. Michael be in the same room with you. You know what I mean? He really would. What does that say? Oh, yeah. What about Hellraiser? Hellraiser, nah. Wishmaster was interesting, though. Wishmaster's a little more interesting. Hellraiser, man. Fuck that shit. The fuck? I don't like that shit, Hellraiser. I never got into it. Wishmaster, though. I don't know. Wishmaster was more interesting. You know? It really was. More interesting. Where'd you go, buddy? Fishy fish sticks. Yeah, something like that. Knives. I had a relaxing evening. Yes. Yes, I did. Where'd you go? Hoops Haven. Where's Daniel Barry at? Where's Mr. Barry at? Looking for him. Mr. Barry. Alright, let me fix my other phone. And then, yeah, it was just another day, guys. Guys up to? What are you guys doing tonight? What the hell is that? No, it's the phone. Don't even touch it, it just starts playing. You know what I mean? Well, for real, yo. Yeah, she big old nose. Who's out there with me? What are you guys up to? You know what I mean? Who's with me? What are you guys up to? Okay, it's the bathroom again. That coffee tastes weird with that strawberry milk in it. You can taste that strawberry milk. I like strawberry milk. I like any kind of milk. I prefer white milk, though. And, a little bit. I appreciate you stopping in, buddy. Hope you're doing well. I'll eventually fix my moderators. I get some bad I don't know. Lately, I got some butt slammers and stuff that want to get teabagged for 1995. So, what I'm stuck with lately. Strangers, strangers, so we don't. Ellen, strangers, where'd you go, buddy? What is that, babe? Is it like that? Need some. Nick's blew that. Oh, I missed it. What's up, Daniel Barry? Daniel Barry, there he is. What's up, buddy? It's my buddy right there. I was looking for Daniel Barry. The Knicks blew it. I missed it, buddy. I'm glad to see you, buddy. It's my favorite person. You my all-time favorite person. Yeah. Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah, blew 14-point lead with 2 minutes to go. Damn, did they? Who were the Knicks playing though? That they came back, huh? I don't know basketball and sports like you, you know. You know, that's why I watch you. I don't know all that stuff. I seen you uploading videos. Pacers. I remember the other Pacers. I remember Reggie Miller. I watch the content creator inspirational videos. He said, no matter what you think, keep posting, especially if you love it. Someone watching you, even if you think absolutely no one is. Listen. What did he say? Daniel Barry Sports Highlight. That game was super. I didn't see it. I gotta check it out. I try to get into basketball. I don't know. I try it, dude. Caitlin Clark. Yeah, I'm a Clarker. I'm with the Clark. I like Clark. Yeah. Alright. Clark is Curry of the. Yeah, I know she is. Well, I wouldn't say she's Curry though. Because Curry probably spank her in real life. He really would. I don't know though, bro. I would take Steph Curry though. He's a champion. I watched him go all the way and hold that trophy, and he got a ring, and he was dancing around and shit. Him and his hot ass boy. I like Steph Curry. I think he won a couple times actually. He's won more than once, Steph Curry. I believe he's won a couple times, Steph Curry. I'm not a basketball guy. I liked other sports, football. I got into football, man. You think you were a crow in your past life? Crow has an intelligence up to a 7-year-old. Always watch the trees in the woods. A lot of amateurs don't. Always watch the trees and remember tetrapods are the second largest group of vertebrates with more than 10,000 species worldwide. So watch the trees. Because crows are mimics. They can have an intelligence up to a 7-year-old and can mimic a female's voice. Or you had 3 daughters on your farm, even a few miles away out in the woods, some hunters, they could be mimicking the voice, that crow. Remember that. A lot of people don't realize that about crows. They could sound like a crying baby. They're mimics. They're tetrapods. Say it. A lot of people don't realize that about crows. Crows never forget either. They're good birds to feed and try to be friends to, or crows. Crow will be able to identify you everything. He really will. He'll know if you're mean and stuff. That crow could start speaking just like you, just like my voice, like I'm speaking right now. He could sound just like me. It's not that they're smart, they're mimics. They're really not that smart. They're really not that intelligent. They can't discern, and they don't have certain mammalian qualities, you know. They're not a mammal. Mammals are much more advanced, more well-developed brain, such as like how I have a more well-developed brain because I'm a mammalian, just like a cetacean, a dolphin, or porpoise is a more well-developed brain than that tetrapod. But it doesn't mean that they can't have an intelligence up to a 7-year-old, that species of crows, and it doesn't mean that they can't mimic. They can't really communicate with you with other voices. They're mimicking a voice they heard, and memorized. That's what they do. And they can play at any time and do it at any time. You know, they're mammalians. They'd be more advanced. Their circulatory system, everything be more advanced than a tetrapod. For real, buddy. It's like your dog, you know. Mooses are big. I get sad when people shoot them and stuff, you know. What's the point of killing that moose, you know? They kill him and he's so big and heavy they can't even drag him back and shit. A lot of hunters have problems with that. They gotta kill the moose in the right spot. You really want to get technical with hunting. When a moose, it's not just always you don't want to take a shot 3 miles in the woods at a 1,000-pound animal like that. How you gonna, you know what I mean? What, are you gonna bust out the chainsaw next and start fucking putting its meat in trash bags and dragging it? You understand? You can't hunt like that. You have to be, when you drop that animal, you have to be prepared to get the meat from it and transport it properly. For real. Remember, blood coagulates even in those species. Remember that. Yeah, it's not optional. It's true, buddy. It's more, you should, though. It's a smart way of hunting. I'm not a hunter, but a lot of my friends are. I was the fisherman out of all of us. Even growing up with other stuff. I never liked killing them. For no reason. When I'm gonna go shoot the deer, then be at McDonald's. You know what I mean? Come on, man. A lot of them guys are not out there to eat them. They want that trophy. They want that head on their wall. Or they just leave it there and cut its antlers off and leave it there. You get in trouble with hunting. There's a lot of rules with hunting. I know they're big. That's what you eat, though. Herd moose are good to eat. For real, that's what they do. They'll be all out there with their best bows and shit that they got. Next thing you know, they're not even eating it. They're at McDonald's and a breakfast sandwich and a 6-pack. For real. They're out there making strophis of that mammalian. They're there for strophis. They're not there for any other reason. Strophis means they make like game of it. Make like a game of it. They hunt it. That's what they do. They don't do it to eat. They do it for strophis. Say it. Some people like hunting, though. I just never, you know what I mean? I always could, I just never wanted to. You know why? Because I'd be good at it. You know? Then you have all this deer meat you don't eat. That's another reason I didn't want to hunt. 'Cause I don't eat them. Fucking basement look like Jeffrey Dahmer with deer meat. For real. That's why I never hunted deer, because I'd be good at it. I have a lot of them. Especially, I grew up in the New Jersey Pine Barrens. That's 1.1 million acres of, I swear they got more deer than I've ever seen it. They got white deer. It's beautiful. They got white deer out there. Fish, at least birds, got sheep. Sheep's already plural. Sheep and cows beat. Yeah, they do. No, they don't got sheep and cows. They're still mammalians. They're different. They're still more advanced. Even a cow is more advanced and even more important than a lot of the bird species. It really is. The cow would be more important. Except the chicken. That would be an important species of bird, would be a chicken. That's why we don't use turkey eggs and stuff. We use chicken eggs. Turkey eggs, incubation periods longer, everything about them. Turkey eggs are larger, everything. Your eggs, you know how much your eggs would cost if we had to eat turkey eggs every day? They go from $4.50, it'd probably be $4.50 for a dozen eggs. It'd probably be $24.50, $34.50 for a dozen turkey eggs. Remember that. Turkey wouldn't be utilitarian for sales like a chicken. At all. Doesn't mean you couldn't eat turkey eggs, you're okay. No, I don't eat alligators. There's 24 species of crocodilians. I don't like alligators. That's the Everglades, buddy. Yeah, that's the Everglades, bro. I've eaten octopus. Octopus I have. I don't really like it though. I don't really like octopus like that. I don't eat octopus like that. There are more than 800 species of cephalopods. Cephalo means head and pod means foot. An octopus and certain squid species do have a skeletal structure. It's called a pen-shaped transparent rod called a gladius. Yes. Be more present in octopi and octopus. Pen-shaped transparent rod as a gladius. Cuttlefish would be the cuttlebone. Yes. The Dumbo squid. The colossal squid. Squid are the ones you gotta watch out for. Rain dancing to my door. That's not Lil Wayne. Only official hunters from the government are allowed. State law. Yeah. What's that gonna hurt you? It's gonna hurt your geographic distribution. Yeah, it is slimy and shit. Yeah, I don't like oysters and shit like that either, bro. I don't like clams and shit. I'm not big on that's bait shit, bro. I look at that as bait. You can cast that out and even go catch kingfish. Calamari's bait. Squid and stuff don't always work, always good though. Doesn't mean you can't do it with squid and stuff. Doesn't always work. Wanna set you free? Calamari. I always was curious on how calamari. It tastes like dookie. That's what it tastes like. They're the smartest invertebrates, cephalopods. They should be treated with respect. It's even a belief in marine biology. It's a theory. It's possible because cephalopods are nothing like anything else even out of all the other invertebrates. It's possible that they came from another planet, or their life form arrived on an asteroid, because they're so different. It's a theory, it's not proven, but it's a theory, because they're very unique. There could be a planet in our galaxy with just cephalopods, because it's so unique. Or in the universe. I like clam chowder, it's alright. I could do a little bit of clam chowder. You know? Yeah. I don't like clams though. I really don't. Cephalopods. Yeah, they're definitely different. I will say that about cephalopods. Definitely different. That's what flies do. They eat shit and bother people. That's what flies do. Even the common housefly has a lifespan of 10 to 14 days. A little less than 2 weeks is a fly's lifespan. That's how long they live for. They don't really live long. So in those 10 to 14 days, they're going to try to carry on their life process. That's why it's not good to have them around, because they're going to be laying eggs. Because they don't live that long. Remember that. Babe. Because grandma, mo, yeah, rebel, yeah. Yeah, you don't want to deal with roaches. Ants aren't bad. Yeah, you do. Some places you do get ants though. They come right in. They communicate with pheromones too. The trick with them is to cut off their pheromones. The best way to do that is use bleach everywhere. And then go to origins, meaning entrance ways where they can come from. That external factor where you go where their origin, where it started or where they're coming in at. You gotta use chemicals there and it'll stop it. And when they get inside, if some do make it through anyway, there's going to be bleach and certain smells they don't like. There's going to be no pheromones. So you might get a straggler. I'm here for you. You still eat and drink? No, I don't drink that stuff. I never did. Well, I'm doing the best I ever did. Yeah. Dame cigarillo. What happened?
My butt fell asleep. Don't you have a half a liter of that?
No, I got a little couple of them. Those red ants might be dangerous. They can bite you, red ants. It's mouth structure again, and geographic distribution would be important again. Don't ever fight that stuff, guys. It's the way it is. Certain parts of the world are going to have that certain species that really, you don't want them fire ants. They can transport themselves on rivers and creeks. Like, the ants are no joke. Like, people don't realize the stuff ants can really do. Yeah, it does mess up people's heart rate and stuff. You know, I don't like energy drinks. Some people like them though, it's what people like. you know. That's what people like, though. You know, I don't like them kind of drinks. I drank one yesterday, though. A C4 strawberry one. I never drink them, though. I don't like the way they make you feel and shit. Got a lot of B vitamins and shit in it. I don't like how crabs get boiled. It's not. We have dominion over them, brother. You have dominion over everything in the ocean. You know? That's what happens to them. For real. The longest living crustacean's the lobster. Lobsters can live 50 years out of the more than 50,000 species of those insects of the sea. Largest lobster was caught in Nova Scotia in 1977. Weighed 44 pounds, 5 ounces. That's a big lobster. Big lobster. It could be almost every 3 million you can have a blue lobster too. Blue lobsters are a real thing. Yes. On my lips. I'm gonna reach the third day. Yeah. You eat them. Yeah, I like lobsters. During the colonial times, too. I've taught you guys this in the past. They didn't like them. When the redcoats were coming over here on their ships, the lobsters were so abundant, they dreaded eating them. They even called the British soldiers lobsters because they hated them because they were red and it reminded them of the lobsters that were so abundant that they were going to have to eat all the time and hide in the woods against these redcoats, these lobsters. Remember that. As well. Yes. I like some. I like lobsters, though. They're pretty cool. I have a lot of marine creatures. They're pretty cool out of them. You know, probably over of all that we recognize 5 main oceans. Well, 4 main and a southern ocean, really 5. But more than half of the sea floor right now is covered with these creatures. Not just lobsters. A lot of species of crustaceans. That's what more than half the sea floor consists of. Gotta walk them furry things. 400 to 800 different breeds of dogs. The bloodhound can smell the best. 230 million chemoreceptors in its nose, where the German Shepherd has 220 million. Smartest breed, Border Collie. Second smartest breed, Poodle. You know what I mean, Frank? Fastest breed, Greyhound. You know what I mean? Breed. You know, Dalmatians were used to protect Clydesdale's horses. A lot of people don't realize that. Oh yeah. It wasn't just for a firehouse. It was to protect them Clydesdale horses and also to keep people away from wagons and stuff. Dalmatians aren't scared of horses. A lot of people don't know that. You know, they don't study animals. How are they going to know? You know? Oh yeah. Yeah, that's one breed that's not scared of a big horse like a Clydesdale's horse.
Can I see the bait?
It's empty, man. They were, I agree with you with certain things with, Dalmatians and stuff, but with Dalmatians, that's what they were used for. Not scared of horses, buddy. They did real well around them. Many, many moons ago, that's all they had were horses. Certain dogs didn't like horses. A lot of the breeds didn't. But some do. There's some smart dogs out there. Dogs are intelligent. Even if they're not a border collie or a poodle, the smartest breeds, they still can, be smart. German Shepherds are smart. Huskies are smart. Pit Bulls are smart and protective. A good dog to have. A Rottweiler. It's a good dog if they're trained. Big bear that'll protect you. I like Rottweilers. They're a good dog. Big dog. King Corsos are a little, I don't know, clumsy a little. A lot of slobber and stuff. Shepherds, man, you just got to brush them, man. They're pretty clean and smart. You have a good German Shepherd, you could tie a towel right to your back door and they could open the door and go outside themselves. Like literally. German Shepherds are very smart and they're fast. And they bite as hard as an alligator too. That's why the police use them. The military uses them too, but they take out all their teeth and put titanium teeth in. So when they're jumping out of an airplane, a lot of these guys are wearing Kevlar on their suits and stuff, so that we got to equip our dogs to be able to bite through that. That's why the military changes their teeth. Their teeth will break on some of these guys, the enemy's armor, or chip away. We can't have that. We might as well just replace them now, or we're going to have to keep replacing them. It's not going to work like that. They have the dogs that jump right out of the planes with the soldier, man. You'd be damn sure that all their teeth are metal. Because if they're not, like I said, they're going to have a large dental bill. They'll be at the dentist every time. Lobsters. Yeah. He's out there with me. Where'd Hawkeye go? You eat them. He said he's going to try calamari. It looks slimy. Doesn't that shit belongs on a hook, bro? That shit's nasty. You don't eat that shit. Squid. Imagine what it does in your stomach, man. It's going to start swirling around. You don't eat squid. That's bait. You use that to catch a big fish. Want to eat a good tasting fish, eat grouper, cod, striper, even catfish will taste better than even tilapia. Tilapia is a bland fish. It really is. Salmon's a good eating fish, even tuna. #1 selling fish in the world, the most expensive fish, bluefin tuna. No other fish species comes close. I wish I could tell you it was close. Eels are worth a lot of money too. Catadromous eels. You could be an eel farmer, have your own little eel ranch. Sell them all to Asian countries. It's a delicacy overseas eating eels. Over here, over here a lot of Americans really don't eat eels. I'm not going to go get eel tonight, honey. But over there, that's a few times a week, guys. %70 of the world's main protein source is fish protein. Eating their myomeres or capturing out of the water. Over here, the 30%, we're the trend. Fake ass sushi. For real. Over there, it's a way of life. These guys live in a fishing village. I'm not saying. I'm just saying like it's like a lot of Indian people make curry and stuff. Man, I never liked curry, man, and stuff. Food smell like doo doo and shit. They make food that smell like doo doo. I never liked that stuff. I never really had like Indian food though. I don't want no curry though. Smell like doo doo. Fake ass gumbo every day with curry stuff. Oh, that's why I don't like it. Rather have lasagna or manicotti or a panzerotti. The fuck I want curry for it, you know what I mean? Cheesesteak. Chicken cheesesteak with broccoli. You know what I mean? Fucking curry. You know? You want some lobster curry? They probably have lobster curry, man. They probably just throw lobster in the same shit too. Same taste. I can imagine what their bathroom smells like, bro. I'm not the one who's so far away. My baby. I gotta go walk the dog. Okay, buddy. Where did he go? She says, you eat them. Oh, I'll eat them. I like cod. That's what fish I like. I like eating cod. Cod, flounder, orange roughy, bluefin tuna, and albacore. Out of the 8 species in the tuna family, there's endothermic poikilotherms, swift-moving pelagic nekton. Albacore tuna have the longest pectoral fins. That's how you can tell them apart, so you don't get confused. Morphological features. Oh, I gotta make some coffee. Oh yeah. Who's out there with me? Yes. Who's with me? Oh yeah, Dalmatians, huh? You like a Dalmatian, huh? Who's with me? Who's with me? No, I'm not a cook. And that's that. I'm making coffee. I gotta make some coffee. Yeah. Yes, my strawberry milk can. I think I'm all out now. It's out there with me. With me. Beats. I'm making coffee. Putting out the vibe. Gotta make some coffee. Yes. Yes, I can. Yes, he looks like he's half a little man. Yeah. Diaz. Is it? Most useless breed. Yeah. Where'd you guys go? Where did the Hawkeyes go? I like Hawkeyes. Hawkeyes. Most useless breed. She's a big fat horse. She's a big cottontail. Cold in here, isn't it? Mucho frío. Mucho frío. Frío. What time is it? 1:29 in the afternoon or morning? Yes. You guys like that stream? Is with me. Where'd they go? But all the pretty, pretty ones. Yeah. Oh yeah. Jump right out of the back of a van. Yeah. No fishy fish sticks. Oh, fishy. Yeah. Open wide. Yeah, open wide, kid. Open wide. Who? There was. Where'd you go? I gotta start another one. I will. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get him. Yeah, I'm gonna get you. Was. I made it California. Guys up to? Up there with me. Yes, fish can. Yes. Chilling out. Really ones. I'm find a different song. Little long. Swiss Paper go. Where'd you go, buddy? He's probably getting ready for work. That guy works a lot. That's all he does is work. Fuck yeah. in his face. Yeah. Yep, yeah. Yeah. Fish Rider. The cat. The dog. Fishy City. Yeah. You guys go. Who's out there with me? Good morning. I'm gonna hold you down. I'm gonna show you how. Call me Damien. That's a given. Ooh, that's what I've been wanting. Yeah, your dada's about to make it happen. Who's out there with me? At least that other channel stopping in, huh? Thank God. Thank God to get rid of them, huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like a smoke, it was a well. I ain't gonna say nothing. Fuck yeah. Yeah. I think about it. Yo, that's my man. Time is it? That time, kid. It's that time, kid. Keep it real.